All right, here we go. Today's pattern is called Be Stung by Kevin Brooke Hudson. It's unusual to have a male pattern designer, not completely unheard of. I mean, we had Carlos, he does a lot, but I've seen very few men. So I'm always interested to see what they do come up with, because men see things differently than women do. They just do. And it doesn't surprise me that this is a gridded pattern, because men tend to I'm not saying they're all at this, but they tend to gravitate toward the more precise gridded patterns. So this one is called Be Stung. Here's the first thing we do. Watch the glare, Dawn, watch the glare. Is to, inside the grid, start with your grid, and then inside the grid, you're gonna put a dot. And then from that dot to the corner, you're gonna kind of come out around the dot. And then going the other way, you're gonna make sort of a wing. Not coming right to a point here. I noticed that. I don't know if you noticed that, but it comes to a point here, but here it does not. It kind of goes to the two sides of the dot. See how even that one doesn't even attach to the dot, but it's wider here than it is there. That's going to probably make a difference as to how it looks. And then you do these little swirly bits. And that's it. And you can shade. You'll notice that on this one, they're all going the same direction. But then on this one, they're going across like that, right? And here, variation is done it where it doesn't even go into the corner at all. It goes straight up and down. So here's some variations. On shading, on pattern, or filling in. Can you see that? Filling in completely in the background in dark. That is something I probably won't do because that just takes forever. But I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it yet. I might even do it on a wonky grid. Yeah, let's do it on a wonky grid. All right, let's get out a piece of paper because I forgot to get out a piece of paper. And I am going to give myself a border and pencil. If I'm going to draw a wonky grid, it doesn't really probably make that much difference. How wonky do I want it? I think I'm going to do a curvilinear kind of a grid. What does that mean? It means I'm just going to make some curves in it. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Get my pan out. So I'm doing this recording on the same day that I did the recording from yesterday. And it is still raining. And I'm still cold. And somehow between this video and the last video, I did not get up and go turn on the heater. So I'm going to go with some sort of grid like this. And yes, it will make the whole thing look different. There we go. That's still a grid. Might not be a straight grid, but it's still a grid. And then I'm going to erase my little lines because I didn't draw on them. And that's going to just distract me a little. So yes, for those who might not know, yes, I do use an eraser on occasion. It's all right, you can do that. Okay. So inside each of these little grids, I want to put myself a little circle. Then I have to decide if I want my little bumblebees to be going all the same direction or alternating directions or what. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Okay. So far so good. Step 1. Step 2. My little bumblebees, triangle things, going from here to here, and from here to here. I think I'm just going to randomly put them. And I might not even put them in all the squares. I'm going to put some going straight too. I'm going to do all the different variations so that I don't have super pattern here. They're just going to be whatever they turn out to be. I'm really not too sure why I chose a random thing. No idea. It just feels right. Sometimes I want it to be super precise. Apparently this time I really just don't. Come that way. This one's gonna go this way. All right, and maybe this one is going to come this way. Okay, I've made my little bumblebees going all sorts of different directions. So now I need to put the little wing things. So if it's going this way, it needs to go up into this corner and kind of come like so. And if it's on the side, it needs to go like so. Alright, if you will pardon me just a second, I have to turn on the heater. Two degrees. Okay. I have an awesome app for that. We have the Nest. If you guys don't have that Nest thermostat, I highly recommend it because I don't have to get up to change my thermostat. I can just do it on my phone. It's delightful. What's really nice is when we're away, we can turn off the heater or set it to a really, you know, super efficient setting. And then when we're on our way home, we can just get on our phone and tell it, you know, start turning on the heat, and it will warm us up. By the time we get home, it will be ready. Pretty awesome. And it works with we also got a Nest smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, which actually went off at about 3 o'clock in the morning last week. That was fun because my son wasn't feeling well and he had gotten out the humidifier, and then he left his room, opened his door, left his room, came downstairs to get something to eat. And his bedroom door was open, and that steam from that humidifier was coming right up into the smoke detector. Yeah, it went off. Luckily though, it tells you it's about to go off. It doesn't just start screaming, you know, that high, really loud smoke detector buzz. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It warns you it's going to do that, which is really quite cool. It tells you it speaks and says, smoke has been detected in the upstairs hallway. The alarm is going to sound. The alarm is loud. And it tells you that before it starts to make the noise. And that was just enough time for him to run over and push the button and make it turn off. So we didn't have the really loud alarm, which was lovely, but even still, it woke me up enough to keep me awake for several hours after that. So this goes like this. There we go. That's the, can you see that? That's the little pattern right there. And I'm just going to do them randomly all over my page here. Nothing. So they're coming out of this part. Wherever the triangle is, they're coming out of here, coming up and around, and then kind of hitting that. Up and around. Up and around. Something like that. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to feel better already. Amazing what just 1 or 2 degrees, you hit that threshold where you just feel cold. Oop, almost went the wrong way. And what 1 or 2 degrees will do to make you feel more comfortable. Seems that the rain has stopped for the moment. Yeah, this would have been totally much easier if I'd stuck to one pattern or another. But of course I didn't, so it's got its challenges. Heaven forbid I should make it easy on myself. Not sure I'm going to like this one, mostly because it really has no pattern to it, because of what I did and my choices. It has nothing to do with the pattern. The pattern itself is lovely, but we'll see what I end up with. I may end up, so that I have an actual pattern somewhere along the way in here, I might end up doing every other one in a where I do some of that coloring into the background. Okay. This one has to go one way or the other. What's it going to do? It's going to have that part. Oop, I missed a whole wing here. Okay. And then this one needs something. Maybe not. No, that's okay. Some of them don't. All right. Okay, I'm going to fill in that dot. Maybe that will give me some sense of pattern. I can see the dark spots. Will that help me any? Maybe a little bit. Oh, I'm running out of battery. No, that's not good. Ay. Okay. We're gonna stop for just a second, change batteries, because this is a good place to stop, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Not sure the camera is back in the same spot I left it at, but all right. What do I want to do? I don't know. Trying to think, what do I want to do to make this happy for me? Said I wasn't going to do this, but I think I am. Okay. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with my gut. Which may or may not be working today. Just feel like it needed some dark somewhere. It's too much like filigree and not enough bold. Really don't know what I'm doing. I feel a little lost today. I probably should not have started with the randomness that I did. I'm not going to give up. We're going to persevere. Eventually it will come together, but I don't know how. Do I want to just leave it with 2? I think I do. Okay, that's really strange that all of a sudden I've decided that it's done. And then it just needs some shading. So this is Be Stung. Which way do I want it to live? I'll leave it like that. And then I am going to shade, not the way I thought I would shade, but I am going to actually emphasize the string. Instead of the pattern. And I'm not sure why I'm doing this either. But I've learned long ago that I need to just follow my gut. Some people say, well, how did you decide to do this, that, and the other? I can't really explain how I decided to do things because most of the time I'm not making a conscious decision at all. I'm just doing what I have this gut feeling to do. So I really don't know what I'm doing half the time. Okay, and then this needs a nice big one all the way around. This one all the way around. And that's it. Maybe around the edges just a little bit. I think I'm done. No idea why that came out the way it did, but there we go. This is Be Stung. Who knows? It is what it is. Interesting day. Today is going to be an interesting day. Yeah, you guys go out and have a blessed day. I hope that you do something nice for somebody else. Make their day. You know, hopefully it's a day where somebody does something nice for you. Because every so often we need one of those blessings in our own life where, you know, you're not doing your best, but somebody comes along and does something super sweet for you, and and just makes things better. So I hope that happens for you. I hope it happens for me. Today I'm feeling a little droopy. I wasn't so droopy earlier, but now I'm kind of droopy. Maybe it's my impending having to go to work. I have to leave shortly. So yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm saying. I just babble on. I hope you guys have a really great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.